Hi, I'm Dr. Zalanya Allen with the National Entrepreneurs Association, and I'm excited because I'm here today with the second place winner of our NEA Dell National Virtual Pitch Competition, John Matthews. Hi, how are you, John?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Thank you. Doing awesome.
Well, thank you for joining me. I want to hear all about your experience with the pitch. But before we get into that, tell me who you are and what your company is about.
So again, like you said, John Matthews. I'm the CEO and co-founder, one of the co-founders of Prothemos Technology. We are an immersive entertainment enhancement company. So we develop immersive entertainment technology. And so we've been at it for a few years now. And what that means, let me simplify that for those who don't understand. If you think about virtual reality, augmented reality, extended reality, that's the space that we're in. So hopefully that makes even more sense, but
it does. Amazing. So what made you start your company?
So I'm a video gamer. I like to game, right? And so it initially started on the concept of making it more comfortable to game for prolonged hours. And then it just, over time, we had the vision, and then we had revision and revision and revision. So it went from there. So that was the birthplace of it. And then it became a business. It went from that to a company. I call it a company.
Okay, so for those of us who are not gamers, explain a little bit more about what your product does. I understand it's an immersive experience. So if you're playing the game and you get shot, you actually feel something, correct?
Yes. So our product is called the Barrage. So the device actually sits on the lap with a belt that wraps around the waist that allows you to feel what your character feels. Like if you get hit, any impact, it allows you to feel temperature, if it's hot, if it's cold. It allows you to even smell the aromas in the game or any 3D environment. And so even though it starts off like our primary market or our beachhead market is really going into gaming, we look to expand it beyond that into movies and all types of things.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about the pitch competition. I mentioned that you came in second. What was that experience like for you, just the whole pitch? I know you had a coach that you worked with. How did that go?
Well, the coach was really good because he was able to, so he allowed me to go over my pitch and he kind of like gave me some suggestions as to some things that, okay, to take it from a normal, like, I'm used to pitching 7 minutes, 10 minutes in different competitions. And he was like, okay, how do we hone it down so that our message is heard and captured? And so he gave me some tips to make it easier for people to get it right off the bat. So I think it was really helpful.
And then when you're actually pitching, how do you feel? Were you nervous, or I know you've pitched before, so did that help?
Yeah, well, that helped. I've been on the pitch circuit for a couple of years now. So I wasn't nervous, but it does take some discipline, I think, to manage the clock. So that was good that having that time frame, and even having like somebody giving you a note to say you got 30 seconds or so. But you guys didn't know I had my own timer going on, making sure I saw, so that was helpful for me.
Yes, that's smart to have your own timer. So what are your plans for your prize package? I know you want $1,000, a new Dell laptop computer, and a 1-year membership to the National Entrepreneurs Association. So what are your plans?
So our plans with the prize money, first is, so we're looking to, well, we have a developer for our product. So our product is still in what we call it, the development stage, right? So we've created everything, but now we're trying to raise funds to be able to take it to market. And so in order to do that and to pitch it, you need to have like a demo game. So we're going to use some of the funds to help, pay off the developers to create our demo game to go with the device. With the Dell computer, I'm going to finally be able to stop loading up my computer, right? and be able to put a lot of the things that have been on my computer onto that. So that'll be like, because we're a startup, right? So that'll be a huge help. It's going to be a major help, and we really appreciate that new laptop. And what I'm looking the most forward to is just being a part of the NEA, right? Just being a part of a network of people who have a mindset of success and how to grow and help support one another. So I'm really, really looking forward to being a part of that.
Wonderful. I'm so glad you spoke on the importance of a network, because as entrepreneurs, we wear so many hats and we have to have resources to continue to grow. And so with a network, you can tap into that and continue to grow your business. Entering a pitch competition helps you crystallize your vision, and it forces you to prepare in a way that you normally would not, because
Yes.
just the idea that you're going to be competing makes you raise your game. So
Yeah.
I think that's one of the advantages of pitching, even if you don't win.
Oh yeah, but you guys made it, if I can say this, you guys made it even better. It's the first time I've ever heard of a competition where really everybody wins, right? Because all of the contestants, everybody had a great idea. My camera came out for a little bit, so I didn't hear everybody's pitch, but the company seemed like they're really, really strong. But I felt like everybody won. And so, but definitely I got a lot from this competition. It was really good. The mentor was good. The timing, you guys gave us, a goal, 3 minutes, and you scared us with the goal. I'll be honest with you. He said, if you go past 3 minutes and 30 seconds, you are done. And I was like, oh. So I said, I know he had the light and the buzzer. I said, but let me I'm gonna put my own timer on there. I want to make sure that I get everything that I can in. And so I practiced too. So I think that was helpful, because I was practicing with my timing, making sure that I hit all of the necessities. So
Absolutely.
it
So
was really
I
good.
hear that a lot about 3 minutes. How can I tell everything in 3 minutes? But 3 minutes is a lot of time, and the judges recognize that you only have 3 minutes. So I think they're just looking for that person who's really passionate about their idea and has a good idea and the ability to scale it. So lastly, what would you like to say, final words, to our sponsors at Dell Technologies or Comerica Bank or the NEA, or just the audience?
Number one, I want to thank you, Dr. Allen, for doing this and solving this problem. I definitely want to say thank you to Dell Technologies and Comerica Bank, because without their sponsorship, a lot of this couldn't happen. So it's a buy-in, and so really appreciative for them taking, because I guess you could look at it as a risk, right? But it's a risk that has a reward attached to it. And so I think that's really important, that people see companies willing to invest in companies. So I'll know Comerica for the rest of my life, right? Because of their sponsorship with the competition. And with the NEA, I was just so impressed. I was so I had heard a little bit, and then I was like, man, there's so many people a part of this organization. Why have I not heard of it sooner than when I got into the competition? So that's one of the things I think I took away the most. It will be the network, but I also know that your network doesn't work if you're not working the net, right? So you got to kind of like be involved. So I really want to take advantage of just the network, because, you know, we need each other. And so I want to thank the NEA, Dell Technologies, Comerica, Bank, all the mentors, all the other contestants, and you, Dr. Allen, so much and all your team for allowing us the opportunity to even be in the competition. So I appreciate that greatly.
Wonderful, and thank you for participating. I think you said it all. Without the support of wonderful companies like Dell Technologies and Comerica Bank, this would not be possible. So it's amazing. Welcome to the NEA family. I look forward to getting to know you and watching your business grow.
Thank you so much.